All right, what is up, traders? What's up, tycoons? Super excited for today's video. We're going to be looking at Fantom, okay, ticker symbol FTM. We're going to break things down on the daily chart. This is our current daily chart setup. So I'm going to go over everything that's on here. If it looks complicated, it's actually really simple, and there's only a couple simple strategies that I'm actually using and going over. We'll also break down the MACD and how you can use this to potentially spot entry and exit signals, what those entry and exit signals look like. So make sure to smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. I do these viewer requests every single week. So if you want to see your token or your crypto in the next video, all you have to do is simply comment down below and I'll get to it as soon as I can. Now, with that being said, the content provided on this YouTube channel is for informational and educational purposes only and is not intended to be relied upon as legal, financial, or investment advice. Myself and any individuals that appear in this channel are not registered financial advisors or brokers. Trading in stocks, bonds, commodities, and crypto involve a significant risk of loss and is not suitable for all investors. All right, so be sure to read through that full disclaimer. We're going to go in, and one of the things that I want to break down to people is that markets love to move in 3-wave and 5-wave structures. And to visualize that for you guys real quick, notice how since the year started in 2023, we had this very strong push up. Then we got a retracement, aka a pullback, and then we got a wave 3, right? So this is our wave 1 right here. This is our wave 2, and this is our wave 3. Now, how did I come up with these numbers, right? Well, this is actually done by using the Fibonacci's. So these three specifically right here, the 38.2, the 50%, and the 61.8, these are the three most common and well-respected retracement levels. So what you do is you take your swing low, all right, that we had over here, and you connect it up here to your swing high at the peak of this rally. And now you've had your move up, and you're going to look for a retracement and a continuation of that trend for a 3-wave structure, right? And if you break through those retracement levels, right, you retrace, consolidate, and break through there, that's how you can spot a potential downside reversal. So as you can see, we actually came up, we retraced, we bounced off of the 38.2% retracement, and then we continued that uptrend and hit the bullish price targets, right? Now, a lot of times your wave 3 is going to be the 1.0 extension of your A and B, right? So you have A, B, and then C is going to be the 1.0 extension on the fibs, and it can also run up to the 1.618, the 2.0, and we can see here that we ended up coming all the way up to the 2.0 extension on the Fibonacci extension tool, right? So that's kind of how you use those extensions, and kind of what you're looking for, right? Because you really use these fibs, and I use them a ton, guys. And the reason I do so is because nothing moves in a straight line down and nothing moves in a straight line up, right? You get those moves up, you get the retracement, you get that trend continuation, or you get the move up retracement and you consolidate and break through those retracements, and that's how you can identify that, hey, we're probably not going to get a clean 1, 2, 3 up here anymore. Most likely we're probably in the process of getting a reversal back down to test our previous lows. Now this is the current daily chart patterns that we have on there. All right, so if you take a look, right, this is everything that we had in the past over here. We kind of just broke that down for you guys. Currently, right now, we have a little bit of an inverse head and shoulders. We have this nice left shoulder over here. We put in a right shoulder over here, and we got our head. So this is one, possible pattern that I'm looking at. We haven't really got a confirmed breakout, but a breakout of that would take us up to our 1.0 extension of about 0.627, right? So right around 62, 63 cents. Now, not only do we have that, but we have this very nice buying channel right here, this bullish channel, okay, indicated by these purple channels right here. And what this is this is very systematic, and this is algorithmic buying, right? It's controlled buying and controlled selling, pushing price up within a particular range, all right? Whether you believe it or not, about 70% of all trading is actually done by algos, whether it's the stock market or the cryptocurrency market. A lot of these big whales, a lot of these institutions, and when it comes to institutional trading, they're using algorithms, right? And, those algorithms are buying and selling in a very controlled fashion based on certain conditions, whether they're economic, whether they're news catalyst related, or whether they're simply technical and price action based. And so right now we do have a nice systematic buying channel right here. We're going to see if we get a breakout to the upside of this channel, and that would mean, basically an increase of buyers, right? Or if we get a breakdown of this channel. Now, even if we do get a breakdown of this channel, Okay, we have our major retracement levels right here of support. Okay, if you take a look, we have our swing low right here, and then we have our swing high. We had this very strong move up. We retraced, and it appears that we're trying to start our wave 3 right now and hit the 1.0 extension. Now, there's still a lot of work to be done and some things we do need to be a little bit cautious of. Namely, we are at the top of this channel, right, guys? And so, we've been rejected at the top of the channel and headed lower many times in the past when we are at the top of this channel. So, we could perhaps see a pullback sometime soon. Now, we also have a double top, right? If we look at these two arrows, this is the same point right here, okay? We have a double top forming. And we have a doji candlestick right here, which typically is a reversal candlestick. Not always, but typically people consider it a reversal candlestick. So we may end up seeing some type of a pullback to the lower end of this channel. All right, and be cautious if we break that channel. You can protect your trade, protect your thing however you want. You can set a stop loss below there, or wherever you would like, right? Now, keep in mind, remember, we're bearish ultimately below the 61.8% retracement level, right? We had the move up, we retraced, we bounced, and we just haven't hit our 1.0 extension yet. So, if we do this and we come back down and we break through the 61.8% retracement level, which is 0.39, all right, then we're going to be bearish below there, and that's when we could possibly retest some of our previous lows here around the 30 cents, if not down to the 25 cents region on Fantom. So that's some things you need to look out for. Now, I spoke about the MACD earlier and using it for entries and exits. So an entry signal, all right, you're going to pay attention to this red line here. When it crosses up above the yellow line, that's what's known as an entry signal, right? And so I spoke about a doji candlestick right here. We also had some doji candlesticks right here, as well as a entry signal on the MACD. And we had a very strong push up from about 35 cents roughly up to about 55 cents roughly. So strong move there, right? About a 50-60% move roughly. And then we got a pullback, and we got a very healthy pullback right to the major retracement level. And we've started to push up higher right now. Now, one thing we need to be cautious of, and we have some question marks here, is the MACD is very close to this yellow line right now. We want to see it create some space and some strength. You notice when there's more space in between the red line and the yellow line, the more bullish that Fantom is. So we want to see this, create some space and continue to head in an upward direction, but we need to be cautious if this crosses down below. If that crosses down below and gives an exit signal, then there is a chance that we could see this possibly break this bearish channel or come down and test our 61.8% retracement level again at 0.39. And we know from there, if we don't hold this as support and we flip it from support to resistance and then head lower, most likely we're going to see that reversal and retest some of our previous lows, as I just mentioned before. So, that's mostly the main things that I'm looking at. We have this algorithmic channel right here, this bullish channel. All right, we do have a little bit of an inverse head and shoulders forming. It's not super textbook. It's not the cleanest, but it is still there. We do have a left shoulder and a right shoulder, and then here would be our head. So we're going to see what happens in Fantom, what develops over the coming week. I'm definitely watching this one. It's definitely on my watch list right now. Hey, guys. Quick message from today's sponsor. We have the Tangem Cold Storage Wallet sponsor in today's video. Guys, cryptocurrency, if you're not familiar with it, not your keys, not your crypto is one of the most important phrases that you could learn, right? And what that means is that if your money is stuck on these exchanges, technically you do not own that crypto. We all saw what happened with FTX. We've seen what happened with BlockFi and Voyager and many of these other companies and exchanges. And, at the end of the day, your money's not safe on the exchanges, and you really don't know what they're doing with your money on those exchanges. They could be gambling it away. And, we saw that has actually happened multiple times. So I recommend getting the Tangem. So guys, if you use code ZACHLY, all right, ZACHLY, you go to the Google App Store, go to the Apple App Store, download the Tangem app today, and then you make your purchase of your cards. That will give you guys a nice little discount, okay? And what you want to do is you want to make a purchase of 2 or 3 cards, right? They come in 2 or 3 packs. And the reason you get those extra cards is because those are backups. So if something does happen and you happen to lose your card, right, you have these backup ones that are available as well. Now, one of my favorite things that I love about it is not only does it look awesome because it looks just like a credit card, it doesn't look like some lunky USB thing anymore. It literally only takes 2 minutes to set it up, guys. It takes on about 1 to 3 minutes on average. It took me 2 minutes. All you do is you scan and activate, then set up the password, and you can start making transactions. Now, we're doing this video on Fantom, which is a DeFi protocol, and the Tangem cold storage wallet is DeFi compatible, guys. You can exchange, buy NFTs, make loans and deposits in more than 100 different decentralized apps with the help of Wallet Connect. So as you can see here, it's compatible with Curve Finance, with Spooky Swap as well, Trader Joe. We have Sushi Swap on here, Yearn Finance, Uniswap, Pancake Swap, even Aave and OpenSea. So it's really, really nice. It's compatible with over 2,700 cryptocurrencies currently. I really, really love that feature. And this thing is also amazing because it's waterproof, right? So you can completely submerge it and dunk it in water. It's freeze proof. You can literally freeze this thing in your freezer, right? So you can test it out. You can dunk it in water, leave it in water for a day, put that water in the freezer, freeze it for a whole day, and you guys will see that it actually still works. It's also a little heat resistant as well. So, I really like it a lot, compatible with over 26 blockchain networks. Remember, guys, not your keys, not your crypto. Get your money off of these exchanges and go ahead and put it in your own cold storage wallet. I recommend the Tangem cold storage wallet. Download the Tangem app today and use code exactly when you go to make a purchase, and that will get you guys a nice discount on your Tangem cold storage wallet. So we pretty much covered a good amount of things here on Fantom, right? So you guys know the bullish price targets if we do end up continuing this bullishness, right? We're going to be looking to see if we break out or break down below of this channel. That's, one of the main things that I'm watching. And we know overall below 0.39273, if we flip that to resistance from support, then most likely we're going to be bearish at this point and get some type of a retest below our lows. Now, don't be fooled by a simple wick down below, or if it comes down below here and then quickly recovers, right? What we want to see is actually a breakdown, retest, and then confirmation that this has now been flipped to a resistance level from support. We're pretty far away from there right now. It would be a pretty significant drop if we were to come back down to those levels. But these are all of really the key levels and areas that I'm paying attention to, as well as the chart patterns, right? We have the double top forming. We have the inverse head and shoulders there. We have the buying channel right here as well. And, you guys know what to look for now on the MACD. So hopefully all of this can help give you guys an edge. All right. When it comes to trading, especially in cryptocurrency, you need to have as many weapons as you can, and you need to know how to use those weapons properly. So that way you can increase your odds of success on the battlefield that is crypto. And, these are just a couple of the things that I'm using to really help give myself an edge and that help make things a little bit clearer and easier for me while not really taking a lot of time, right? It's not actually super hard really to do these. All this is simply is Fibonacci's on here. I'm looking at the MACD for crossovers, and then we have some simple chart patterns such as a buying channel, a double top, and an inverse head and shoulders. I have a free trading course playlist where I go over all of these things. It starts off with candlesticks, and we dive into chart patterns. We also go into the Fibonacci's and how to use the Fibonacci's. So if you guys are interested in learning a little bit more and would like a specific video kind of detailing, a tutorial on those, definitely check out that Exactly Trades free trading course playlist and give it a watch.